because I always forget to start recording from the beginning. But anyway, so this week is week 14, and what we will do basically is to let you know about the materials that you have for preparing and practicing for the final test next week, right? So that we will do today. Well, the final test next week will be, I suppose, at the same time of our classes next week at 10:30. Anyway, I will confirm all details, the exact time, the exact number of hours you have, and also the exact duration of the test. I will confirm that and those details in a communication in a few more days, okay, when I have the test ready. But I think that the test will be about this, two parts: reading comprehension and listening comprehension. I think you will have 3 reading comprehension exercises and 2 listening exercises. So I think that will be it. 5 exercises, right? And you should consider 50 minutes per exercise como promedio, as average. So I think that the test should have a maximum of 75 minutes, okay? As I said before, all the clear and definite details of the test I will communicate to you in the next few days, all right? Before next Thursday, of course, before the final test actually takes place. But that is more or less what will happen in the text. 3 reading exercises, 2 listening exercises with a total timing of 75 minutes. And you should consider about 15 minutes per exercise. We will use UTest again, which is a very fantastic, a very good resource for these online tests. And the most likely time of start will be 10:30, all right? But as I said before, I will confirm everything in the next few days with a communication by cursos. So I'm going to share with you the materials. No los he publicado en material docente, lo hago inmediatamente después que termine la clase, pero se los quiero mostrar para que lo tengan muy claro. Hoy estoy muy metido con lo que está pasando en Estados Unidos. Considero realmente shocking everything that's happening there, but por eso acá apareció eso al tiro, pero lo que yo quiero ver es esto. Acá, reading practice. So, a ver, déjame abrir el chat por si me preguntan algo. Ábrete chat. Open up. Bueno, se va a abrir cuando... Ahí está. So, lo vamos a dejar por acá. Yes. Estamos ready. So, week 14, level 2 and level 3. This is a practice for everybody, right? Reading practice. So, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reading practice exercises. Los dividí en, digamos, normales y difíciles, hard. Pero en realidad, la idea es hacerlos todos, ¿ya? Aquí tienen 7 ejercicios y mientras más practiquen, mejor. Les voy a mostrar, por ejemplo, el primero. The first one. Yeah. This is about Hachiko. Do you know Hachiko? Hachiko, Japan's most famous dog. So you have a very short text here about Hachiko, and then some comprehension questions. This is a typical reading comprehension test. And then you have the possibility of checking yourselves, grading your work, right? Well, there are films about this dog, you know, many things about this dog. I'm sure that you know about this dog, the story of Hachiko, who was born in 1923, many, many years ago. And he was a very, very friendly and loyal dog. So that's the first reading practice text. Then you have one more here. About lions. Yes. This is a very good webpage. Dream Reader. Dreamreader.net. Because you have not only nice pictures, but also you have the text. Lions are a species of big cats that are now endangered, blah, blah, blah. The more new words, you have them in negritas, in bold print, and you have here also the audio. So you can listen and read at the same time. So you have un combo, 2-in-1. You can use this activity as reading comprehension, or if you want, you can also use it as a listening comprehension activity by listening and not reading the text. And then you have a quiz with multiple choice elements. And of course, as always, you can check yourselves. And then you have more activities. So it's a very complete package of exercises. And yo seleccioné algunos readings, pero aquí ustedes tienen de todos los niveles y tipos para hacer readings. Entonces aquí tienen para practicar por vida su inglés with this website. Vamos a ir a algunos de los difíciles. Hard. A ver, por ejemplo, veamos el último. ¿Por qué será tan difícil? No lo sé, ni me acuerdo. No es tan difícil. El texto es un poquito más. No, you have to do all the activities. They are not really hard. So this is about China. Yo trato siempre de conectar el inglés con la ciencia. En este caso es más genérico el ejercicio. Sobre China, a ver, veamos uno más difícil. Realmente más difícil. Estos no son más difíciles, sino que son distintos. Because here you have a reading comprehension activity, but at the same time, it's kind of use of English activity because you have to complete the spaces of the text with some words, with the correct word, right? And these are more challenging, maybe, activities. So you have to do them all the activities. You have another one similar to this. Reading passage, which you have to complete with and choose the right words. Yeah? So, that is reading practice. I think I don't know if you have any questions about this reading practice. Materials. So you have these 7 selected exercises, but in these websites you have many other activities that you can choose. You have to explore these websites and do as many as you want. Remember that you should spend 2-3 hours every week practicing English in this semester. And then the idea is to continue practicing English because you need to consolidate your English for life, not only to pass the university subject, but the objective you should have is to have English as an element in your life.
Explore 21.
Yeah, that's right, my son. My son speaks English too, you know. He has English as an element for life. And that is the objective here. Not just pass, approve, no, pass a semester, no. Is to have English as an element for life. So you can communicate in English easily. And for that, you have to continue practicing, okay? And these websites are good for you. All clear. Ok, entonces sigamos con lo que es listening. Vamos a ver la práctica de listening que les seleccioné. Antes de eso, como les decía, siguiendo en la línea de que el inglés debe ser parte de su práctica. de su práctica constante. Aquí hay dos sitios para eso, para que sean parte de su práctica de vida constante para lograr un nivel cómodo de inglés, que aún están en proceso de llegar a ese nivel cómodo. Estos dos sitios sirven para eso. El primero es Science Daily. And here you have sciencedaily.com. You have a lot of news, research news about science, and also about, you have a section about veterinary medicine news. So it's a journal that is updated daily, and you have news with not so difficult English about science and veterinary medicine. For example, this is interesting news. Robots could replace real therapy dogs. Do you think that's possible? So you come here and read the article. Animals, especially dogs, can have therapeutic benefits for children and young people. Everybody knows that. New paper published in the International Journal of Social Robotics has found that the robotic animal, Miro E, can be just as effective as many, even be a better alternative. So as you can see, you have news of science updated daily. ScienceDaily.com. It makes an excellent reading comprehension, realistic website. And the other website is softschools.com. You have to go here to science, and then you have to go to science reading comprehension. And here you will find loads, literally dozens of reading comprehension activities. Let's see, let's choose one about penguins reading comprehension. This website is originally thought to be used by high school kids in North America. So the English is more or less simple, right? And the texts here you can see are not very long. And then you can time yourself how much you take in this activity. And you have ready-made quizzes, and you can check yourselves. And you have loads of these interesting science-related exercises. So these two websites, Science Daily and softschools.com, are the perfect tool for you to continue practicing your reading comprehension. Of course, you can go to more websites. Maybe you can read newspapers in English, or more scientific, go for more scientific websites. But these are only two examples and two websites that you can utilize to continue learning more English, okay? ¿Qué me preguntan por ahí? Profe, ¿como cuántas preguntas tendrá el test? Ah, bueno, aquí le respondí, ¿no es cierto? Exactamente. Me preguntaban antes. Y vámonos con el listening practice. Voy a cerrar un poco de páginas. Por ahí. Por ahí. Y los penguins también. Y acá está el listening practice. I selected 4 specific exercises. Climate change, coronavirus, monarch butterfly, golden retrievers. All about animals and sciences. And very similar to the exercises that you will find in the text, in the final test. And in the test, you will have 2 listening practice exercises. So here you have 4 exercises of listening practice to practice and to prepare. Let's check one about climate change. Do you know this girl? She's Greta Thunberg, a very famous young activist fighting for the environment and for the planet. So here you have to listen to her talking about climate change, and then you have a ready-made exercise here, and you can check yourselves. You can also check the transcript, and you also have the subtitles here.
This is not a drill.
So
My name is Greta Thunberg.
So you have the listening, but also you have the reading text. Everybody, everything. Este no es el ejercicio de listening ideal. El ejercicio de listening ideal, les debo confesar que no debería traer texto, porque debería ser solamente audio. Pero en internet es muy difícil encontrar ese tipo de ejercicio, sobre todo en YouTube, que es donde yo ocupo. Así que lo más probable, no 100% seguro, pero lo más probable es que los listening exercises que yo ponga en el test también van a tener la posibilidad de que chequeen el texto. Voy a tratar de buscar algunos que no tengan texto, pero hay muy poco de ello, ¿ya? Les recomiendo, eso sí, entonces, que traten de practicar sin la ayuda del texto. En caso de que encuentre ese tipo de ejercicios de listening sin texto. ¿Ok? Es posible que algunos de estos ejercicios que estoy dando como práctica para el test ya hayan sido usados y los esté reciclando. No hay ningún problema en ello, en reciclar. Monarch, butterfly. Veamos este como último ejemplo. Do you like butterflies? Look at the monarch butterfly. It's so big and so beautiful. So here you have a text, a listening about that. You have the quiz. You can check yourselves. And as you can see in this website, eslvideo.com, you have many other listenings from different levels. I think that your level should be here, intermediate, high intermediate, so you can check and practice with more listening exercises, as many as you want. The idea is that you practice as much as possible, as much as you need. In this website, you have general English activities, but also science-related activities, coronavirus, animals from the rainforests, etc. So all kinds of topics. It's very good. ESL Video is a very good resource for you to listen. But in the case of listening, comprehension, you have many other possibilities to continue your practice. I'm not just talking about the practice for preparing the test, but to learn and to improve your English for life. You have YouTube. YouTube is amazing, you know. You go to YouTube, select English spoken videos from the topics you like, music, movies, whatever, and watch them in English. Maybe you need to put the subtitles, but that's okay, but in English. So your mind, your brain gets accustomed, gets used to listening English. And the more you listen, the more English you will learn. And you can use Netflix. Watch the movies and series in English, maybe with the captions and subtitles. Yeah, that's okay, but in English. So your brain, your mind gets accustomed, gets used to English, and you learn and acquire and absorb more and more English. If you do that for a couple of months and years, after a while, after some time, your brain will be completely familiar with English, and you will incorporate a lot of English vocabulary, a lot of English grammar. At the same time, you are enjoying movies, you are enjoying music, you are enjoying the stuff you like. So that is my advice for life. Continue using English. because English is a very important tool for your life, for work, for communications, for getting information, etc. Right? That is all, guys. I don't know if you have any questions. People? Sofía? Dígame. Sabía que me iba a preguntar eso. Estaba esperando lo de los comentarios. Estoy esperando el límite del tiempo de los comentarios, que es hoy día, creo. Y después de eso, y antes de la nota, y antes de tomar el final test, debo subirles su nota de blogs para que tengan todas sus notas antes del final test y sepan con la nota que se presentan. Así es que tengo hasta el miércoles para terminar de calcular las notas del blog. ¿Ok? ¿Algo más? Les voy a subir este videito, les voy a subir este material de práctica que les presenté al tirante, comandante, y estamos. Okay, if there are no more questions, that's all. Happy New Year again. Fuerza, vamos, you can do it. Y eso. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Oh, thank you, Dharma. Happy New Year. Thank you, Sophia. Oh, me too. Thank you, Natalia. Although I don't know your faces, I will miss your words. And I hope to see you live sometime in the future. Welcome, Paulina. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you, Richard. Ricardo, nos vemos. And remember, you still need to practice. Don't forget about English. You need more practice to make of English a tool for life. So continue with that. This is a good step, but you need to take a few more steps, right? And if you have any questions, you just contact me. Thank you. Bye.